What up, what up, what up? It's K.Honesty, and I'm about to do a review of The Penguin, Season 1, Episode 5. So if you haven't seen the 5th episode of Max's The Penguin, turn this video off and go watch the episode and come back and watch this video. And please like the video and subscribe to my channel. It is a simple, free, anonymous way to support my channel. The best way you can help support is by liking and subscribing. And I'm not a public speaker. I will tend to fumble my words and say and so and like 1,000 times. I may stop to regain my thoughts. I may slow my speaking down to regain my thoughts. Anything I say is my opinion. It does not reflect anyone or anything associated with the show. Comment below what you would grade this week's episode, what you thought of this week's episode. If it's something that I forget to talk about, you thought I should have, let me know in the comments, which I'm pretty sure I will because I'm not looking at notes this time. I'm just going straight off the brain. So, of course, leave them comments in the comments. And, yeah, I like to grade the episodes before and after my reviews. I'm going to grade this week's episode. I mean, the Penguin has been doing his thing since episode 1. So, I'm going to have to give this episode, I'm going to give it a B+. It was a good episode. Like, the Penguin has not been disappointing me. So, yeah, so that's why I'm going to stick with B+. Low-key A-, but, I mean, A-, you got to really wow me. So, that's why I would have to say B+. But B+ is not bad. It's a passing grade. So, yeah. B+, Last Chance, The Penguin, Season 1, Episode 5. If you have not seen it, turn this video off so you won't get any spoilers. So, this week's episode, we begin at the top of this episode. Penguin and Victor, they burning Penguin's infamous purple car. Because, I mean, on one hand, Victor, he crashed the motherfucker, saving Oswald from the Maronis. But also, it's like, it's kind of hot now. You can't be riding around in that car with Sophia Falcone coming for your ass. And the Maronis, for that matter. So we get that. Then Penguin, he calls his crew to come get them, and he shows them the TikTok of basically the Sal Maroni's son bullshitting. So they like, this is how we gonna get our payback or whatever. So Penguin and his crew, they go kidnap Sal Maroni's son, and Penguin goes to Sal Maroni and his wife and tells him, look, I got your son. If you want your son back, give me the mushroom that you got up off of Sophia. And of course, they don't want to do it, but they agree because it's their son. They have to, like, they agree it's their son. So they have to. Meanwhile, we go to the Falcone residence. And, you know, the ambulance is all out there. It's all over the news. All the Falcones that got gassed up. We watch Sophia she's seeing off the little girl that she saved. The one she had sleep in the greenhouse, her people's daughter or whatever. It's the only one she saved. And she looking back at Sophia like, I know what you did, bitch. And when I get older, I'm coming for your ass. That was the kind of look she gave Sophia. And I was low-key like, damn, you couldn't just keep the little girl. But I was like, nah, because then the little girl might overhear something. She probably already got her suspicions about Sophia. And plus, Sophia about to get into some gangster shit. So it's just like, you don't want the little girl around. So I understand why. They put her in a little van. Looks like they were shipping her off to some orphanage for little girls or something like that. Meanwhile, Sophia's getting questioned / interrogated kind of by the chief of police. But, you know, he has nothing on her. So it's just like, how coincidental that your whole house gets gassed and you was in the greenhouse the whole night. But he has nothing to pin on Sophia. So she gets off scot-free. But, you know, the police chief is also like, well, we didn't find Johnny Vitti among the dead. So we like Johnny Vitti still at large. Meanwhile, Sophia got Johnny Vitti tied up somewhere. I don't know if it's in the house somewhere. Got him tied up in some basement or something. Basically trying to get him to tell her where her father kept his hidden money at. And Johnny Vitti's not really biting. He's not giving her nothing at the moment. So we go back to now Penguin and his gang. They holding the Sal Maroni's son. They got him at Penguin's his girl house the one that he be smashing, whoever the black girl that he be smashing or whatever. And she in there freaking out now. She's like, Sophia done saying our faces. You done put us on her radar. So now she know my face. She know my girls' faces, their names and all that. She freaking out. Penguin's telling her, nothing to worry about. You safe. You ain't got anything to worry about. I'm not going to let nobody hurt you, whatever the case may be. Penguin goes to Victor, tells Victor, hey, look, I need you to go to go stay with my mom and keep an eye on her, make sure she stays safe with this whole Sophia situation happening, Sophia gunning for him or whatever. But of course, Victor not feeling it. He wants to stay and put in work, show Penguin what he can do or whatever. And Penguin's like, nah, I need you to go watch my mother. I need you and mom watching duty. So we get that. What happens after that? I think we go back to Sophia she takes another run at Johnny Vitti. He starts telling her about how great and how beautiful her mother was, and how that was his cousin, and how she tried to leave Carmine a couple of times, but she always came back to him. And then he tells Sophia, the night that her mother died, she tried to leave Carmine and take her and her brother Alberto, and Johnny was supposed to help her, but I guess she never showed up. So basically Johnny knew that Carmine did something, and Sophia's like, so you still worked with him after all these years, after what he did to your cousin, to my mother, whatever. So then Johnny's like, well, let me do for you what I didn't do for your mother. He's like, it's gonna take more than money to get the respect of the family. I mean, to get the respect of from our people and run the city or whatever. You're gonna need the respect of you're gonna need respect and whatever, basically. So he's like, let me help you get that respect, because ain't nobody gonna respect you, basically, or whatever the case may be. Then we cut away. Sal Maroni gets stabbed up in prison. Then we go to this exchange with Penguin and his guy, and then Sal Maroni's wife, and she got a guy with her. They meet at some warehouse or whatever the case may be. Penguin's guy checks the mushrooms. He's like, we good. Mind you, Penguin pulls Sal Maroni's son out the car dripping. And I'm immediately like, why is he soaking wet? So I'm like, okay, this is gasoline. I immediately knew it was gasoline before anything even happened. I was like, okay, this must be some type of backup just in case. Or either way, he's still planning to kill the son. So, like I said, Penguin's guy checks the mushrooms. They all good. Penguin lets Sal Maroni's son go to his mother. He walks over there to his mother. Next thing you know, it's like an ambush. One of the Maroni guys comes from out the top, tries to shoot at Penguin. The guy that was beside Sal Maroni's wife, he starts trying to take out Penguin's guy, but Penguin's guy gets the upper hand. Penguin takes out the guy up there. And then he lights the gasoline trail on fire that leads to Sal Maroni's son and his wife. Burn their ass up. They burn their ass up alive. And I said, oh, this nigga's really a savage. He just standing there, just staring. I'm like, this nigga's really a wild nigga. We done seen Penguin do some wild shit these past 4 episodes, but this episode, I was like, damn, he just burnt the nigga wife and son up alive. I couldn't believe the shit. So next thing you know, the sprinklers come on, what is this shit called? The extinguisher, whatever the fuck comes out the ceiling. Penguin then notices that the mushrooms are exposed, so him and this guy hurry up and get out of there. They get to somewhere secluded, safe, whatever. Penguin realizes all the fucking mushrooms then got destroyed, except for 2 paint buckets worth. So he only got 2 paint buckets worth of the mushrooms. So he pissed the fuck off. He mad as hell. Next thing you know, he gets a call from who he thinks is this guy that's supposed to have stabbed up Maroni, stabbed up Sal in prison. But no, it's fucking Sal on the phone. And let me say something. I fucking knew that Sal wasn't dead when the dude came in there and stabbed him up. Dude came in there, stabbed him in the fucking gut. Not even in the heart, stabbed the nigga in the gut. I said, oh, Sal ain't about to die. And Sal was bigger than the dude. I said, oh, Sal ain't gonna die. I said, he got rid of the wife and son, but I was like, Sal ain't gonna be dead. And then I was like, it was stupid now Sophia does know that Oswald killed her brother, but it was stupid of Oswald to send that dude in there saying that it was his doing, killing Sal. Because now Sal know it was you. He could have suspected it was Sophia or something. Even though she know who killed her brother now, he could have suspected it was anybody if dude wouldn't have said Oswald, this is from Oswald, or this is from Cobblepot, whatever. I just feel like he shouldn't have he put 2 on 10 by doing that. He put 10 on 2, whatever the saying is. So it's Oswald. I mean, so it's Sal on the phone. Sal's like, you dummy, I'm not dead. And then the nigga that tried to kill him was I don't know if he was pretending to be a guard or if he was an actual guard. Sal done got the keys off this nigga, so now this nigga not even in jail. This nigga done escaped prison. So now he out and hiding. He tells Penguin, like, basically, you ain't safe, nigga. I'm coming for you. Penguin immediately calls Victor, tells Victor, I need you to get my mom out of there, take the go bag, take her somewhere where nobody would suspect that she would be at. Penguin goes to his girl's house, Eve, tells her, pack a bag, we need to lay low for a little while, whatever the case may be. Eve ain't with it. She like, nah, I'm not going with you. I'm going to stay here. Even though she was just freaking out about Sophia. Now you got Sophia and Sal. But Eve's like, nah, I'm not going nowhere. Penguin's pissed about that. Next thing you know, Sophia gets a visit from her little therapist friend, the dude, Julian, who was like the second doctor in charge when she was in Arkham. The one that kind of got a thing for her, we can basically tell. He's like, yeah, I heard about your family. He's like, I know that you about to be making big moves and you about to be running the business, whatever the case may be. He basically tell her, like, I want to be by your side while you doing all of this. I want to be on your team or whatever. So then we get this meeting of all, I guess it's like the Falcone's muscle, the motherfuckers that handle all the dirty work, whatever the case may be. Johnny V done called this meeting, got everybody together at the round table. Julian is there as well. Sophia comes in there. She don't even hold back. She's like, I gassed the family. And fucking what? She's like, and I'm happy I did it. And I do it again. And what? Who the fuck gonna check me, basically? And I'm like, hey, who gonna check her? Who gonna check her? So she like, I gassed the family. So she get she like, from now on, it's a new family. She said, from now on, we're going to go by my mother's maiden last name. I forgot what her mother's maiden last name is. Something Italian sounding. And she's like, from now on, we don't speak the name Carmine Falcone. My father is dead. We don't speak his name. We don't speak the Falcone name. None of that shit. And Johnny V is like, well, Sophia, don't you? Before he can even finish his fucking sentences, Sophia headshot his ass. Headshots his ass. Everybody in the room like shook, like, oh shit. I'm like, damn, so she only kept this nigga alive to A, get the money that she was trying to find, get the hidden money that her father had, and B, for him to call this meeting and get them niggas dead to kind of show that they were going to respect her. Because as soon as he got in that motherfucking meeting, she killed his ass. He was done for. And that's kind of smart. Now that you find him dead, you be like, you could kind of blame him for gassing the family. He wasn't an actual family member. He wasn't an actual Falcone. So you could kind of put that gas and shit on him if you wanted to. But yeah, she did not hesitate. Shoots his ass dead. Pulls out the big ass bag of money, dumps it on the table. She says, if you join me, she's like, I know my father, this is the money that my father had from y'all hard work. She's like, I know that he didn't give y'all the respect that y'all deserve. And she's like, if you join this family, I'll pay you what you're worth and I'll give you the respect you deserve. Basically, giving them the sugary of it all. Giving them the sweet end of the deal. So they like, hell yeah. They start grabbing the money and all that. Next thing so Victor takes Penguin's mother to, what's it called? Crown Point, where he's from. It's abandoned. It's fucked up. It's since the bombing and the floods or whatever. Ain't nothing really happening over there. So if you remember a couple episodes ago when they was giving us Victor's backstory, he was on the roof with his girl and his friends, and dude came over, tried to dap him up, say what's up, and Victor didn't dap him up, didn't give him no what's up or nothing. We see that dude again in this episode, and Victor's trying to hide from him, trying not to be seen by him, trying to get Penguin's mother in the building before he could see. But dude does see Victor and Penguin's mother. So, I mean, of course, they showed us that he's seen them. So I'm pretty sure that's going to come back into play. We don't know how yet, but I'm pretty sure it's going to come back into play. So they get up in there. Then, what happens after that? Sal, he's out in the cabin in the woods, hiding out, mourning the loss of his son and his wife. Sophia finds him. They didn't say how, but you know, money talks. She finds him. She's like, I'm not here to kill you. She's like, we got a common enemy. She tells him, look, we need to team up. Our family need to join forces. She's like, it's no more Falcones. It's Maroney and Vaselli. I think that's what their last name was. I don't remember what the last name was, but it's like, we're going to join forces to take out the Penguin, and then we're going to run the city together. Now, with that, I believe that they're going to join forces to take out Oswald because that's a common enemy. They both want him dead. He done killed people in their family. But I also don't think that they're going to run the city together. I think once Oswald's dead, then it's going to come back to the beef or whatever. And Sophia got more manpower, got more muscle, whatever the case may be. But I mean, we don't know what Sal got. We'll see. But I mean, maybe they will continue to join forces. I don't think so, but we shall see. And then we get this final scene where Penguin joins Victor and his mother in Crown Point at this abandoned apartment. He tries to go and lay with his mom and embrace her, and she mad at him. She like, how you running stuff, but you got us hiding out in this trash ass apartment, whatever the case may be. And Penguin's like, oh, just temporary till I figure out my next move. And his mother ain't trying to hit none of that shit. She's like, get the fuck off me. She's like, get off me. So Penguin, he goes out there. Mind you, Victor knocked the fuck out. If that wasn't Penguin, Penguin's mother would have been dead. Because this nigga didn't wake up till Penguin came back out there and started looking through the box of shit that the mother brought with her. It wakes him up. He's like, oh shit. But Penguin's like, you did good, kid. You did good. So Victor's telling Penguin, yeah, your mother said that y'all grew up in a spot just like this. And Victor asks Penguin what happened to his brothers. And Penguin's like, well, you know, just like your family, they was lost. So I don't know if he meant that like specifically, like accurately, like his people got flooded away too, like Victor's people did, or if he just saying like, you know, that I lost them to the game, whatever the case may be. I don't know what that specific meaning means when he said they lost like your family. So, like I said, Penguin's going through this box of stuff that his mother brought with him. And in this jar of coins, he finds like this trolley token or whatever the case may be. Takes Victor to this underground tunnel where the trolleys used to run at when he was a kid or whatever. And he's like, you know, this is like warm and moisturous. Perfect place to grow some mushrooms. So he's like, it's going to be our new base of operations. And him and Victor smiling. And I'm like, nigga, why you smiling? You got two enemies right now coming for your ass. Two enemies with a lot of resources. But that's how the episode ends. The episode was still good. Like, it was still good. I would still give it a B+. Cause Penguin, that nigga is a wild. I can't believe he burnt that damn wife and child up like that. That shit was crazy. Then the fucking mushrooms. I'm wondering what he gonna do now about the mushrooms. Cause like, he can't just walk up in the lab and get more mushrooms, because that's Sophia's shit. And Sophia gonna be looking for his ass. I'm wondering if Sophia and Sal and them gonna come for Eve and her girls, since they know about them. There's a lot of shit that's gonna happen. What's gonna happen with dude who saw Victor bringing Penguin's mother in the building? I know that shit gonna come back into play. Especially since Victor don't fuck with him and he know it. That shit gonna be crazy. But since this is since this is Penguin's story, I'm feeling like Penguin might come out victorious. But low key, I'm just like siding with the enemies right now. Like, you burnt his wife and child alive, and then you shot her brother up point blank just because he was talking shit. It's like, damn, this nigga Penguin is a ruthless motherfucker. But I mean, you gotta be ruthless in this type of game. It's mob type shit, so I get it. But at the same time, I'm rooting for Sophia. I'm sorry. Sophia got done the worst out of everybody. Sophia, I'm rooting for Sophia the most. So if I had, I'm rooting for Sophia. So that's my little thoughts or whatever for this week's episode. Of course, comment below what you would grade this week's episode and what you thought about this week's episode. And yeah, like and subscribe to my channel. Please, please, please like and subscribe to the channel. It's the simplest way that you can help support my channel and help my channel grow. So comment below, like, subscribe. Thanks for watching this review, and I will see y'all in the next review. Peace.